Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, as I press tab, and nothing happens. Why is that tab? It's not tab. I leveled up last episode, and I don't know why it's tab. Either way, let's look at our skills. I'm gonna go up on Persuasion. Full on Persuasion? Do I want that? Probably want that. I'm already at 50 long guns, so I think we're good for long guns for a little while longer. If not forever. And then getting up our dialogue up, getting these two up would be pretty good as well. So let's go ahead and do that, and maybe our lockpicks too. You know what? Let's go ahead and keep it that way, because I do want to start maxing out some of the skills earlier in the game to try and get those nice, juicy, special things that not a lot of people get because they specialize in other stuff. Because the vast majority of people specialize in other specializations. Because there's so many. There's so many skills. So we got another perk, and that means we're going to unlock the second tier. Which also means that this is the last tier, or this is the last perk I'm going to get in the first tier. Not necessarily, because I'm pretty sure you can still pick more of these. And I haven't looked at these. Let's not bother with that for right now. Let's see, we have base health, so 50% base health is pretty nice. Might want that. Minor vendor prices, it's not really something I want. This also extra experience from companion kills is also pretty interesting. Ability, I talked about how I can fast travel from anywhere, so I don't need that. I got this. This is already gotten, so yay. Damage when alone in party, I don't need that. Tactical time dilation recharge time, I don't need that. I only use it for defense, because I'm not a big fan of the system in the first place. Sprint speed, nope, don't need it. Additional ammo stocks, nope. Weapon durability loss, that's pretty cool actually. So I think I'm gonna go with health. And now we have access to the other ones. Good stuff. Parvati also leveled up. And I can give you this. No, I can't. I mean, I can, but it's just... So she has another perk, that's how it works. Extra range damage. Extra armor rating, extra melee damage, 10% chance to extract mods in the field. That's kind of cool. Extract mods. Increase your chance of looting mods when... That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, it's fine. And that's that. You don't have... Yeah, I don't have skills. Skill distribution is just perks. You also have other things. Is that a mace? That's a 200... Yeah. Two-handed, not two-handed. Can I? Yeah, I can't unequip stuff. So I could give her that, but I don't need it. So the Vicar is gonna have that, and let's see what we have over here: range damage, armor rating, melee damage, dialogue, combat effect. That's yeah. It's looking like a pretty straightforward order of things: generic and then special. So I'm gonna go with the special because why not? There goes the space rat. I explored all this before, so well, actually, we didn't go back there. We didn't need to, well, we did go back there. We just didn't go to the hospital after we went another direction. I see the red. What's?
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I'm not grouchy, I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Yeah. So, I don't know where those are, but I don't think it's this area that gives me access to those red things. I think they might be outside or something. Yeah, it's not through here. Either way, let's go inside and have a chat with Gladys, because that's the reason we're here in the first place.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
You don't have VOD? Video on demand? Yeah, I wanted to talk about that opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
No, I didn't.
Anytime.
So I basically need to do the quest.
Find me.
I know, I do. I don't, yeah. So the pointer there is because I can pay for it, and not because of any other thing. Okay, let's go visit the last few places here on Groundbreaker. And then we're going to the lower places. The other, whatever they're called, lower bays, I suppose. So we've been to Halcyon Corporate Place. We have this computer already checked out. The waste disposal. This sounds interesting. There's stevedores over here. Oh. Would you mind closing the door? Of course you would. Holy crap. I am very good at lockpicking.
You got that?
Oh yeah, it's easy. Curious.
Here we go.
Were these the ones that were making noise?
Don't mess with us.
That we were seeing, maybe? Shotgun time. Okay. So where are we? And why are there aggressive rats back here? Oh, this keeps going. Okay, let's explore. Hey, you, where's my order? Oh, they're talking outside. Okay. They should be able to... Well, maybe they wouldn't be able to hear the shotgun shots. Sounds a pretty busy thing to do. Pretty loud thing to do. Bella's shells discovered. Well, I'll take the shells. Or, I mean, these are shells for sure. And a heavy machine gun? Nope. Take it. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Let's see. Let's open this.
Great work.
It was.
Hey, how'd you get back here?
I didn't. Oh, we don't need to crouch. We didn't talk to Belle yet. I hope she didn't notice who I was. She definitely did notice that I was there. Yeah, we only need to crouch for a little bit. I can tell you how I got here later, if you want to learn.
My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
If he was always this polite, quote-unquote, to his congregation, as it were, I'm not really sure if Oh.
Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
I can.
Nice.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Shit indeed. Private?
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long have you been there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Wage theft? That's a very specific term that means a completely different thing. And also there's a specific term for what he's doing here. It's time theft. It's the actual term that applies to when employees don't do things on purpose while on company clock, and that's why it's time. It's got to do with company clock or employer clock. Wage theft is the opposite. Well, no, it's not the opposite. Wage theft is when companies take profit. That's literally what it is. It's just what it is. And of course, it's a specific term that's connected to a specific way of looking at the world. So basically, if you imagine you work in the fields and you sell the potatoes that you produce, and imagine you work for somebody else. Now those potatoes are worth 100, and you only gain a 50. Wage theft is the profit that is gotten out of you for those other 50. That's what that means. And of course, it works for every other thing. I use the potato field example because it's the simplest one I could think, but it works for... Are you employed by somebody else? That's the... Yeah. But of course, again, as I was saying, it's related to the opposite side of how these corporations work. Yeah. I did... Oh, yeah, good luck out there, man. I'm not gonna ask you a favor if you're gonna be... I don't know what's gonna happen to you, but sure. Off you go. And of course, the subtext there is that terms that are used to criticize corporate culture were co-opted to not, or to uncriticize corporate culture. This is a lovely place, though. Absolutely lovely. Look at all the poo. Fortunately, it's not worse than it could be, but let's close that door for right now. Oh, this is Bard. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you were always this quote-unquote nice to our congregation... Oh, there's things in here. I don't know why the congregation didn't see through you. What is this? A Menti pillar? Hey, are you friendly? And if not, how do you attack? Because those are kind of cute. In a enormous...
Here we go.
In an enormous bug kind of... style. Hey, don't kill... Don't take my experience. Okay. They are enormous. They are enormous. Oh, a music box. Work order. Vera says the Lost Hopes plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you're there, someone locked their key behind a door. It's the locked one. Once you're ready to for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for the 100th time. Oh, this might be the worker that we read the notice about. Yeah. Oh, or this one. What is this? Impact hammer. Ooh, that might be good for Parvati. Hiccups. Well, maybe it is. I don't use her, yeah, let's get Vicar to this. I don't use her abilities very often, or at all. I don't want them killing people. I get more experience. Also, I don't need them to kill people. I'm good. Okay, so where are we? Oh, this might be the way we access that barred door. Right. I didn't explore all the things back here, though. So that's the locked poo door. This is how we get to the big grubs. Is that the correct term? Grubs. And also, there's things down there.
Really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes, but as I've repeatedly said, I was assigned there as a vicar. I was not a prisoner.
Are you lying?
I just can't believe you'd lie.
I was not lying. It had no bearing on my ability to minister to my flock, and was therefore not worth mentioning.
You are definitely lying. He was there for not worth mentioning. There where? In prison. You don't go into prison for things. Well, you were assigned there. But the thing is, he didn't say, I was assigned there for not worth mentioning. He says he was there. So you are in prison. Being assigned to prison and being in prison are two linguistically different things. They can be the same. Also, I get all the things that I will need to check out back home. They're linguistically different, but they can be the same if you say, like, it's like, I don't know. There's this old joke that I learned when I was like 10 about, so this couple, oh, don't mind me. This couple gets married, right? So they, right after the marriage, they go to the hospital. What happened? And the joke goes, well, they were doctors. So, you know, they go to work. So, I don't know why I laughed. Why did I laugh? It's not funny. Why did I laugh? I'm an idiot. That's why I laughed. There you go. Yeah, there's many things to explore. This is kind of complicated down here. So, let's leave the lower level, because there's another door in the lower level. Let's leave it for later. Oh my god. Fortunately, broken bones, you know, they heal over time. It's good. It's the thawing process. So, that's the door that I'm leaving behind. And also, no, that's also, I got that. Oh, Parvati, no, let me through.
Hey, Mr. Vicar. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
You can have a conversation with me.
Of course you do.
Although she does have conversations with me, just you can't do it in this free roaming way. So I'm just going around in circles right now. Yeah, okay. So we don't need to go over there. There's no access points over there. You just fall, and then there's nothing up here, so we can continue this way. And then this is the poo door. Let's let it open, because that way I know where it is. And then this one is the room where the grubs were. But there's also this thing, which connects to where exactly? To just outside. Really cool that we're up here. I want to take in the view, because it's always cool. You guys, are you taking damage or something?
I'll keep my head down.
His voice was coming from me. That was weird. That was weird. You don't need to say that when you go into sneak mode. They're not too talkative, but they are talkative enough that they're going to be potentially getting on my nerves. Let's go down. Oh. Thought this was longer. Where are we right now? Because this is all stealable, and I will steal it. And when I say stealable, I don't mean that you can take it. I mean that if you take it, it is stealing. How? That one was already taken. A tactical shotgun. Don't need that. I have one already. Need to tinker with it, but that's the rub, isn't it? Okay. Another shelf full of stuff. Basically drugs and booze, which are drugs. Unlock with Lost Hope bar keycard. That's the one we picked up over there, and we're in the Lost Hope. We haven't been to the Lost Hope yet. Have we been? No, we haven't. That's the door. That's probably the door after, or something. Okay. That's an open. That's an open. There's nothing else over here. Don't need to go there. Hi! I don't think this is trespassing, otherwise we would probably be able to tell. Doors to the bar. Toilets. With money? No, adrenaline money. Right. Okay.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
Colonials. I'm not colonial, I'm colonel. You jerks. Anyway, that's that. Was it the only way out? No, it was not. It was not. The other way was... Oh, we're right above the bar. That's really cool. The other way was the one that I... No, that's not the way. That I left behind. The other door. I could have just gone out the bar. Whee! Ah. That's the sound of not using the stairs. What? No, this is this one. Sorry.
Watch out. There's some puddles of... Actually, it's best not to contemplate that.
Is it? What is that? I don't know what that's supposed to be. But we contemplate all the things, Vicar. We contemplate all the things, because...
Seems like a fine way to die, but... Alright. Let's check it out.
You need to... Is he a germaphobe somehow? Or something? I don't know. He didn't say anything about the poo toilet. Oh, there's a stevedore over here with a bolted pistol next to it. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you this to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb on top of their bunks and head towards the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. That, I'm not really sure what's going on in here, but I think this is, garbage disposal. He's just staying up there. We don't really go down there, do we? I'm trying to stand on the railings. I don't want to risk it too much. I don't think it is possible to stand on the railings. It super is. It super is. Actually, save. Oh, it isn't from certain angles. I am hurt. That was the intention. Also, I died before I reached the bottom. So, yay. Fine way to die, wasn't it? It's a good thing you can save. I keep forgetting about that somehow. This game doesn't really make me want to save a whole lot, which is good. It's a sign of good things. Anyway, let's go in here. Bella's shells. Hey, Bella. Definitely wasn't back there. This is not the Lost Hope, though. That's the Lost Hope.
You ever hard up for work? Try Sublight Salvage. Good pay if you're morally flexible.
She's got the best makeup. Hi. Stevedore. What is this? Dead-eye assault rifle. Can I have that? That's why I don't upgrade my stuff.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
What's the benefit of modifying my weapons?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of different attitudes to have with a weapon, is there? It's not like you can... what if you like sleeping snugly at night? Put a teddy bear on that bump stock. No, bump stock is a specific type of stock. On your stock, yeah. But I don't know weapons too well. I do know that the weapon modification system in Stalker... oh, well, I say Stalker, but specifically Stalker, Call of Pripyat, and Stalker, the middle one. What's the middle one called? Clear Sky, that's the one. That weapon modification system is my favorite in any game. And there's a lot of improvement to have. Specifically, if you're going to be making custom weapons, you can always have, like, really cool custom weapons. And I do believe there are games that have sort of fully customized weapons where you just make, you know, the barrel of this weapon and the whatever other parts of weapons there are of other weapons, just mix and match, and that's an interesting idea. This game obviously doesn't go in that direction, but in terms of customization, this is more like gems. You just put gems in your weapons that have specific effects, but still, yeah. How do I attach a modification? It's in the window.
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
Mm-hmm. So if I change my mind, can I take a mod off or replace it?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Yeah, that's why I don't put it at all, even though we do get a lot of mods. And that's another reason why I like Clear Skies. It's just, or Clear Skies weapon modification system in Call of Pripyat as well. It's because it's like it's special when you get it. Anyway, where can I find modifications?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Although if we can buy them easily, I will have a look at the stock. But if we can buy them easily at any time, if there's no like... there are special modifications though, that's the problem. We got one as a quest reward, so I imagine that's a special one. Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Thanks, that's all I need to know.
So, what can I get you?
Let's see what you got for trade. I don't see very many weapon mods. I see a lot of new stuff that I just want to get unnewed. So we can repair things. Oh, yeah, because I used... oh! They also use their weapons but they didn't... Ooh, good discount, though. My companions used their weapons, but it didn't decrease their durability, so I like that. Let's see. So we got weapons outright. We also have ammo. We have grenade launchers, things that we have seen already. I wish they were a little bit more distinctive, though, the weapon types, because I look at this, it's all gray pipes, and you need to look really at the details to be able to see what it's going on. So it's all basically... Oh, the vermin. This is a different weapon. It's a handgun, though, so I'm not a big fan of that. Plasma rifle, automag, grenade launcher. Sure. And then in weapon modifications, as weapon parts, there we have. So we got a Mag 2 power, which is magazine size. Nope, is it? What does it do? Changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. What the heck? Really? That's pretty good. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. I probably have that, though. Short grip. Yeah. Restricted stock. You can't purchase restricted stock. Is it because of my haggle? It is, isn't it? The haggle, there's a perk specifically for the haggle. Or not a perk, and a base skill unlock. Is it persuasion? There's no haggle. So the restricted stock... Is it a perk? I don't know. I remember seeing it. Maybe it's in other things. Maybe it's in some of these or something. Yeah, I saw some... that might be this one down here. Yeah, I can't see it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is... Yeah, we don't have access to restricted stock. And I definitely need to go back to the ship and look at my wares. Basically. Just looking at it, that's proper future technology there. Welcome. Drink efficiently. I don't want to drink efficiently. That's terrible. It's like just that's some absinthe straight into your liver or something. What gets you drunk? It's not the liver. The liver tries to get you undrunk. I don't know what gets... Is it just blood alcohol? I suppose it might be. So straight into your blood would be the best one. Pure ethanol into your blood. That's how you get drunk. Or your brain. Vera.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
I doubt you do. Alcohol is really bad. Unless you don't just sell alcohol. What's the heat issue I hear from people complaining about?
The radiators. They're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Also...
Might be your thermal control system's busted. That can happen if it's not tended to from time to time.
I don't really care what the issue is, kid. I just want it fixed. Sweat's starting to make me chafe in places I shouldn't be chafing.
Yeah. I don't know if they would have Sunday. In the sense that the work weekend itself is part of the workers' rights sort of movement throughout history. Not the Sunday specifically, though, but it does depend on cultures. The rest of the week, or the resting for a day in the week. But yeah, I don't know. That's just a way of speaking. I guess they didn't necessarily think too hard on that in regards to the lore or the setting. My question is, do they actually rest a couple of days a week? I doubt it. Also, do they have weeks in the first place? Because even the notion of week is very related to work, and specifically to work. But anyway, what do you need radiators for?
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space.
Yeah.
Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
Yeah, that's not how... They would gather the heat, but they don't blow it to space, because that's not how radiators work. That's the sublimation, not radiation. How long has it been since this?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long.
Yeah. Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway.
Miss Junlei seems real on top of things. I'm sure she'll get it fixed up proper.
You need to...
Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
I was gonna say she needs to set up her date with... the engineering lesson with Junlei later. She was totally call me later. Junlei was. Maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
Yeah, I've been there. I'm just asking these questions because they can shed some insight, and it's always fun. But it's evident that we should have come here before going to engineering. All the traders in the system come here. Have you heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
I'm sure they sometimes can't. What do you know about Chief Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Let's see what you got.
Nothing you need and everything you want.
That's one way of putting it. And restricted stock. Adreno is restricted stock. What is that? Stimulation. Okay. Yeah. So she mostly, the alcohol is terrible for if you're feeling hot. It's a terrible thing. Not only does it make you hotter, because I don't know how the process goes actually. But anyway, if you're cold, just drink some booze. But also it dehydrates you, which is a terrible thing for your body temperature thing, which might be the reason why it makes you hotter in the first place. But anyway, it's bad. So that's gonna be that for right now. You tried to scare me again, didn't you?
Where's my order?
Oh yeah, that's what I heard from before. Anyway, that's gonna be that for right now. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.